16-year-old girl with fluid in her lungs, no previous trauma, lung, or cardiac issues. Gram stain was negative, no bacteria, no pneumonia.
She's a factory worker. I mean, she probably works close to a lot of recent immigrants.
Thank God some of those offshore sweatshop jobs are coming back to America.
She's an emancipated minor.
In a factory? Either an Olympic gymnast who busted her leg, a child star who blew all her sequel money on drugs, or she's just a lying runaway.
Her parents died last year, no relatives. To avoid foster care, she got a GED and got emancipated.
Could have picked up a parasite from a coworker.
Should be having GI problems. Pregnancy's more likely. Sparks of fluid overload, hits the lungs, causes the pulmonary edema.
Her history says she's not sexually active.
And our history says she could be lying.
But not every teenager is having sex.
But every teenager is stupid. Teenagers on their own are stupider.
The girl's holding down a job makes her rent.
On the one hand, Cutner's right. Maybe she's a sweet young thing who's not a screw-up lying through her teeth. On the two hand, pregnancy test only takes 5 minutes and we no longer kill rabbits. So in conclusion, shut up, do the test. What else?
Drugs could damage the heart. Pressure imbalance allows fluid to build up in the lungs.
Toxin's clean.
For drugs used recently, not for drugs used before recently.
16 doesn't automatically mean a risky lifestyle.
Didn't we just have this conversation? Cutner trusts her, someone else doesn't. So, in conclusion, shut up. Check her home and work for toxins or drugs. Cutner and Foreman do an echo. Find the extent of the heart damage.
Irregular heartbeat causes blood to back up behind the heart and into the lungs. The beta blockers keep this from happening.
I thought the test showed my heart was fine.
It's tricky, and arrhythmia can come and go.
So you don't believe me or the test? You guys are more cynical than I am.
We found the bong in your apartment.
You went into my apartment?
Extended drug use can damage...
The bong belongs to my ex. It's why he's ex.
That doesn't mean you didn't use it.
No. You have no reason to trust me. You have to do your treatment.
The other possibility is you have vasculitis. The treatment for that is steroids. If you've been using drugs, if they've damaged your heart and they start you on steroids, they could kill you.
I haven't used drugs.
I'll get the steroids.
Stay the hell away from me!
Just calm down.
What happened?
I adjusted her IV and she went crazy.
Don't touch me! Leave me alone!
Sophia, it's okay. We're here to help
Stay
you.
away from me! Don't touch me! Dad, don't! Get your hands off of me! Get your...
Beta blockers don't cause psychotic breaks.
She's not on beta blockers. We started on haloperidol. She's stable. Lab tests show the delirium wasn't caused by a metabolic problem. Means we still don't know what caused it.
Yeah, we do. Nice job, Foreman.
I didn't switch her meds.
But your decision to stick it to the man clearly inspired Oliver Twist.
I treated her based on the symptoms she presented.
You treated her based on empathetic orphan syndrome. Almost killed her in the process.
She wasn't on steroids long enough for it to cause the delirium. It's a new symptom.
One that rules out vasculitis.
And arrhythmia. The psychotic break caused a surge of adrenaline, but no irregular heartbeat. Heart's not the problem. We're both wrong.
It's what causes lung issues and delirium. And it's not based on wishful thinking that she's safe and happy.
Prince metal angina.
Silent and unhappy is better than vocal and unhelpful. If you'd run the echo that she didn't run before giving her the beta blockers that you didn't give her, if you'd listen to what Cutner just said, you know it's not a heart problem.
Not talking about her heart, talking about her head.
Prince metal angina doesn't affect...
No reason it couldn't cause an artery in the brain to spasm. Leads to the delirium and the pulmonary edema.
Foreman, give her ergonovine to cause vasospasms and run an fMRI to see which artery's dancing. And when I say Foreman, I mean Foreman. I want his signature on the paperwork. I want videotape. I want photographs of him with the patient in today's newspaper.
Sorry.
You didn't miss much. No spasms yet, nothing in the anterior or posterior cerebral arteries.
How much longer?
Just a few more minutes. Were your foster homes all around here, or did you have to change schools?
Is chatting about lousy foster parents supposed to relax me?
Left middle cerebral artery looks good.
My foster parents were great. I think most foster parents do it because they want to do something decent.
Which is why you didn't get emancipated.
Nothing around the vertebral artery. No sign of spasms.
But that's odd. How'd you find out about your parents?
Told you, state trooper.
Look at that.
Arteries are fine. You can stop.
Not that. I forget, did he come to your house or call you down to the station?
Came to my house. I cried into the guy's shirt for an hour.
Wow.
fMRIs tell us where the blood flow is. You were using your limbic region. Lights up when we use our imagination. It doesn't light up when we're telling the truth. Your parents aren't dead, are they? I risked my job, put you on a different treatment.
I didn't lie about the drugs.
Then why lie about your parents?
Because I wish they were dead. I got emancipated because my dad raped me. And my mom pretended it didn't happen. I have a problem with my brain?
Not exactly. The problem would be with your body chemistry.
Where's Dr. Kuttner?
There's 4 of us. It's my turn.
I'm sorry I lied about my parents.
You did what you thought you had to do to protect yourself.
If we're right, we should see a change in your lungs pretty fast. Then we can figure out how to manage your stress.
It might help to turn him in. File a police report, get closure.
Won't help.
Not addressing what happened won't make it go away.
Yeah. What do I have to do to make it go away?
I didn't mean that. I just mean that you
I
can't.
addressed it. I got away from him. Reporting it just labels me. Girl raped by dad.
It doesn't have to define you.
It's how you see me. It's why you're treating me with tranquilizers.
Not anymore. Stress wouldn't change your urine color.
Need 4 milligrams lorazepam.
After the seizure, we ran a new MRI. This is Sophia's brain 3 days ago. This is her brain today.
Lesions.
Magical lesions which appear out of nowhere.
She was cured, and she wasn't.
Lesions grew too fast for cancer.
Could be infection, MRSA.
WBC count would be through the roof.
Put the arsenic back.
You want to treat a patient nearly poisoned to death by giving her more poison?
Just because we call something a poison doesn't mean it's bad for you.
It was killing her.
And since she's still dying, the arsenic obviously wasn't killing her. And since she's now getting worse, the arsenic was obviously fighting the killer. It's a hero. We should be organizing a parade.
So, what does arsenic treat?
Syphilis. Before penicillin, the treatment was arsenic.
Well, we already ruled out STDs, and even if we were wrong, that much arsenic in her system would have wiped out the syphilis.
Acute promyelocytic leukemia is still treated with arsenic.
APL explains the lesions and why they appeared after we took the arsenic out.
So, put the arsenic back.
We still have a problem. Arsenic slows leukemia, but it can't cure it. If she wants to see 17, she's gonna need a bone marrow transplant.
The best match would be a sibling or a parent.
Biopsy a lesion, confirm that she's dying, and load her up with arsenic. Keep her alive till you can convince her that rapist marrow and rapist enabling marrow work just as well as the unleaded stuff.
I just need a donor with the same blood type or something, right?
Actually, bone marrow is a little more complex. The best donors are immediate family.
But those donor banks have thousands of names.
Your parents' similar DNA gives you a much better
No.
chance of...
If I do this, I'll owe my life to them. It'd mean everything else that happened was somehow okay. They don't deserve that. They're not in my life. If that means I'm dead, then I'm dead.
I have Huntington's disease. I'm dying. I don't know when it'll happen, but it'll be sooner than I ever planned. And I'd do anything to stop it. Because the only way to make anything right, the only way to make your life matter is to live as long and as well as you possibly can.
Have you ever been raped?
No.
Don't try to walk in my shoes, and I won't try to walk in yours.